inside the Phil Sports Arena, Pasig City, as we give you the second game of your triple header. Rachel Gervina coming off a 6-dig performance for the Chameleons. They are coming off back-to-back wins, and she will pit her defensive skills against Ella De Sousa. Also had 6 digs, as the Cool Smashers have won 7 straight games here in the second All-Filipino Conference of the Premier Volleyball League. Second game of your triple header, Creamline versus Nxled, and we're gonna cap it off with the Flying Titans taking on the high-speed hitters. Hi everybody, thank you for watching us. We're on One Sports Plus, and Pilipinas Live. I'm Eric Tapan alongside Paneng the Königswarder and Jaime Ascalon. We'll talk to Jaime in just a little bit, but Paneng, final 4 games for most of the teams here in the second All-Filipino Conference, so it's crunch time for the teams that are gonna make it to the next round.
Well, definitely, and if you are Creamline, you want to keep this unblemished record going to the semifinals. But for Nxled, they just want to end this round on a high note. So definitely they will play all out then ngayon.
Let's take a look at the team standings so you have a better understanding of where your favorite teams are at currently.
Well, looking at the team standings, Creamline still undefeated in the first spot with 7 wins, followed by Choco Mucho and Cherry Tigo, both with 7 wins and 1 loss. So Creamline's 7-0 record has featured some impressive wins, like their most recent straight setter over PLDT and their 5-set win over Petrogas. But Nxled here, they have 3 wins and 5 losses, and they're actually out of the semis race. And even if they win their next matches and somehow get into a tie for 4th, there's no scenario that win a tiebreaker for this round.
Well, Cool Smashers playing so well. They've only dropped 4 sets in 7 games, and right now they are going to smash through the preliminaries unless there's a team that comes out there picking up a set, picking up a win perhaps, and that could be again the Chameleons. But Eliza Valdez, only 1 full game. I was off the bench in Cagayan de Oro, and she still put up double-digit performance for Creamline.
That's right. Though Valdez hasn't been fully healthy this conference, she's still recovering from a knee injury she sustained in the reinforced conference last year. But every time kailangan ng Cool Smashers itong si Eliza Valdez, she always gives her all out. All out siya sa mga performance niya, and during that previous game, she scored 13 points. So, and also very all-around and leader itong si Eliza Valdez.
And she's warming up today, so she's raring to go. We'll find out if she starts today or she comes off the bench. But either way, she's going to be playing today, seeing some action and giving the fans watching here at the Phil Sports Arena or on TV, you know, a time of their lives.
Oh, that's right. And it's very exciting actually coming into this game. And we don't know nga kung maglalaro si Eliza, but every time na tawagin siya ng kanyang coaches, she will be ready.
Now, since everybody is on a Miss Universe high, let's put on a former beauty queen, Binibining Pilipinas Globe 2018, Nxled Chameleons, one of 3 players in double digits for the Cool Smashers in their last game in CDO.
Well, definitely, and Nxled Chameleons has been playing some of the best volleyball of her career this conference. And actually, 10 years na siya naglalaro, been playing for club volleyball. And she enters today as the league's top spiker. She won the Best Opposite Spiker Award in the first All-Filipino Conference this year. And mukhang magdo-double P pa itong si Nxled Chameleons, because every time may game sila, talagang maganda ang pinapakita nitong.
She just keeps getting better and better each and every year. It's unbelievable. It's been that long, 10 years been playing pro Nxled Chameleons.
That's right. Parang hindi naman ganun katagal, right? Because
exactly.
Her performance is very consistent. Though there are times na hindi siya nagsistart ng game, but every time na ipapasok siya ng team nila, ang dami niya nako-convert na points, ang dami natutulong sa squad.
All right, meantime, let's talk about the Nxled Chameleons. This team coming off 2 straight wins after struggling early on in the preliminaries, and one big factor is Critch Makaslang, the former Adamson Lady Falcon, in a double-digit performance. One of 3 players as well scoring in double digits in their last win.
Well, Makaslang is one of the former Akari players who moved to Nxled, and she's been developing gradually under Coach Taka. And that game against Gallery was her best performance since turning pro. She scored 11 points for that game, and she's been a very consistent starter for Nxled this conference. And so far, maganda itong pinapakita ni Kit Makaslang. But sometimes they're inconsistent lang siya. Sometimes she commits unforced errors, and lalo na pag sa endgame, yun yung kailangan i-develop ni Critch Makaslang.
Although she scored 8 points in their game against Akari, 10 points against Cherry Tigo. So she's been on the up and up. She's trending in a good way for the Chameleons so far in the second All-Filipino Conference.
Yeah, that's right. And actually, she's one of the go-to players then for their squad. So coming into this game, we'll see more from her
For sure.
for attacks and also for blocking.
Well, speaking of go-to girls, in their last 3 games, Jo Maraguinot has scored in double digits for the Chameleons, and she came up big again in their last win.
That's right. And si Jo Maraguinot is really one of the leaders for the Nxled squad. And so far, ang laki ng in-improve ni Jo. If you remember before that there was an interview with Coach Taka na parang that's him urging her to be to work harder and be more of a leader for the Chameleons. And she responded very well with her. This is her best conference so far as a pro, and she's averaging 11 points per match and actually second in the team in scoring behind Laika Ebon.
That's right. There was a challenge from Coach Taka, and he was saying that he expects her to be better because he knows she can be better. And we know how good she is from the Ateneo days.
That's right. And actually, since the start of this conference, pero hindi pa ganun kaganda yung start ni Jo. But habang tumatagal yung conference, nakikita natin yung improvement niya, especially sa kanyang first ball and her aggressiveness when it comes to attack.
All right, let's bring in Jaime Ascalon to tell us more about these teams coming into today's matchup. Jaime?
Well, Eric and Paneng, you know, for Creamline, first, they just come off a big win in CDO, and they told me that they were feeling the love not just in Luzon, but Visayas and Mindanao. And that's love, that energy, that's what keeps them going here in the PVL. And no more for the Nxled Chameleons. They are feeling the love too, but in a different way. And I asked Rachel Gervina about the 2 straight wins that they had, and for her, she said that it's all about vulnerability. Vulnerability in a sense that they let their guard down, which means they are having now an open communication. Kung ayaw nila yung set, sasabihin nila. Kung gusto nila yung set, sasabihin din nila. And it's that open communication that has led to improvement. And more on love, there's no love lost, Eric and Paneng, between these 2 teams. Which is why we have Kiara Permentilla talk about her idol in life in Gemma Galanza in Take It From Me.
Take It From Me, Gemma Galanza is premier. What makes Ate Gemma special is that she's an all-around player. Her ability to give in energy inside the court and someone you can depend on inside the court. Her superpowers, how about everything? Kasi she's good at everything talaga, and you know, she's a player na you wanna look forward to na talagang you'll be able to play like her one day. What makes it so hard to play against Ate Gemma is that you can't really read her when she's inside the court, yung attack niya, and she's very reliable also sa defense, and mahirap siya kalaban talaga. Like, you don't know what's her next move. Natutunan ko from Ate Gemma over the years is probably a winning mindset, you know, not to back down easily, no matter kung sino sa other side of the court. Kung makuha kay Ate Gemma yung superpowers niya, yung lakas niya pumalo, yung defense niya na sobrang ganda, service niya, perfect. Perfect siyang player. Gusto ko makuha lahat yun ng skills niya.
Well, Gemma Galanza, just to add on that, Eric and Paneng, the reason why mahirap din kalaban si Gemma is because ang dami niyang fans. And in the CDO game, if you ask all the production staff, if you ask all her teammates, si Gemma ang pinakamalakas na hiyaw. So that is why a reason na mahirap din siya kalaban. And of course, I know you guys are going to be discussing a lot during this game, and we want to bring on our fans to discuss some stuff with us through our Pilipinas Live poll question of the day. And our question for the day is, which eagle will fly high today? Will be Eliza Valdez or Jo Maraguinot? And you can also join the conversation on socials. Just use the hashtag PVL2023. Well, what do you think about that question, Eric and Paneng?
Well, I would have gone with which bird will fly higher, because you have Kiara Permentilla as a falcon, Chris Macaslang as a former falcon, and you've got Laika Ebon as well. So I mean, you get it right, the Ebon and the bird. So we could have done with that as well. But either way, it's Creamline Nxled, set number 1 coming up next right here on Pilipinas Live.
Presenting our national officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Erlindo Eusebio. Second referee, Miss Joy De Imus. Let's welcome our starting lineup from our Creamline Cool Smashers. Let's begin with their team captain. She wears jersey number 2, Eliza Valdez. At number 1, Kyle Angela Negrito. Wearing jersey number 5, Risa Sato. At number 6, Jeanette Panaga. Wearing jersey number 7, Michelle Teresa Gumabao. And number 23, Jessica Margaret Galanza. Starting libero is number 8, Jorella Marie De Jesus. Head coach, Mr. Sherwin Meneses. Presenting our Nxled Chameleons. Jersey number 2, Laika Ebon. At number 3, Joanna Louise Maraginot. Wearing jersey number 6, Leah Alexa Pelaga. At number 9, Kiara May Permentilia. Number 10, Camille Victoria. And number 17, Camille Angelica Cal. Starting libero is number 5, Rachel Victoria Horvina. Head coach, Mr. Takayuki, Coach Taka Minow. This match is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusement Board.
And here are your starters. Start a new way to watch the PVL via the Pilipinas Live app for Filipinos everywhere. Download and subscribe now for 149 pesos. No surprise with the starting lineup of Coach Sherwin Meneses. Meanwhile, for Coach Taka,
You have Laika Ebon, Jo Maraginot, Leah Pelaga, Kiara Permentilia, Camille Cal, and Camille Victoria. They're starting libero, Rachel Horvina.
Laika Ebon coming off 10-point performance. Maraginot, we mentioned 13. And Makaslang with 11. They're going to lean heavily on those players. Galanza coming off a 12-point performance. There is Gervina on your screens along with Jo Maraginot, who has started to really pick up her game towards the end of this preliminary round. Set number 1 between these two teams coming up right here at the Phil Sports Arena. Thanks for joining us wherever you are in the world on the Pilipinas Live app. There's the first receive from Permentilia and an easy over for Maraginot. Galanza. And nothing easy about that for Gemma.
Actually, that is one of the strength of Gemma Galanza, targeting down the line. And tama kanina yung interview ni Kiara na mahirap basahin yung attacks ni Gemma Galanza.
30% efficiency for Galanza in the last game in CDO. And a service ace for Negrito. She has just about an ace every game. She's been a really good server since her college years with FEU.
That's right, and so far she is the number 3 best server for this conference. Talking about Kyle Negrito.
So a quick 2-0 start here in the opening set for the Cool Smashers. Much better received from Permentilia. The tip by Maraginot, and the block up top by Gumabao goes outside for the first point of the Chameleons. Leah Pelaga, 21 years old, stands 5'9", had 2 points in their last game. Running attack for Pangs Panaga. Camille Cal sets it up. There you go, Ebon. Picked up by Eliza Valdez. There's Galanza, turned away by Victoria.
That was a good block by Camille Victoria. Really committing for that cross court. Take a look at that. Good timing. And no coverage for the side of the Cool Smashers.
Camille Victoria, 3 blocks in their last game against Galleries. And Michelle Gumaba, we talked about how consistent she's been, Paneng.
That's right. And mapa-open man or opposite, really, Michelle Gumaba, if you need someone to score, she's always ready for their squad.
The best opposite in the first All-Filipino conference, Michelle Gumabao. Meantime, Gemma Galanza, the best outside spiker in the first All-Filipino conference this year. Good pass. Camille Cal, one-handed set. The tip by Victoria. De Jesus sets it up. Here comes Eliza. And back row for Permentilla is into the net. Let's check in with Jaime Ascalon.
Eric and Paneng, you know, we've seen a drastic improvement from Camille Cal late in this conference. So I asked her why she was able to improve, and she said it's the constant advice from Coach Taka regarding her form about high contact sets. Dati kasi masyadong mababa sa ulo nakukuha yung bola, so it's her form she has Coach Taka to thank for. And for a bonus, a lot of her other coaches are from NUNS and UP, her former school, so they know what elements to add to her game as well. Now, speaking of games, the Pilipinas Live app is the best way to experience the PVL games for 149 pesos a month only. Eric and Paneng?
All right, thank you, Jaime. Served her residency with UP, but then left to go pro. Camille Cal flourishing under Coach Taka here in the PVL. That hit is outside. There is no block touch on the hit by Gumabao, so it's a point for the Chameleons, but there will be a challenge for Creamline.
Yes, the Cool Smashers will challenge that call because even Michelle Gumabo was the one saying that there is a block touch. But I thought she was way under the ball for that attack.
What is the percentage of it being right when the attacking player, the hitting player says they felt, they saw, they heard there was contact?
Well, it's actually hard, lalo na pag nakita mo yung lipad ng bola mo after. Kasi minsan talaga nagkiklip yun sa fingers ng blockers, but it's really tough.
This time, I think it was a false sense of there was a touch for Gumabo, who apologizes to the bench. No block touch. It goes outside, so unsuccessful challenge for the Cool Smashers. Only one challenge remains for Coach Meneses and Creamline. Good start here for the Chameleons. They tie the game at 4. Davawenya, Laika Ebon. Nice serve. That's an ace.
That's right, with the help of the net. But still a point for the Chameleons.
And they take the lead for the first time here in the opening set. Up by 1, 5-4. Ebon in double-digit in scoring in the last 3 games. 10 against Galleries. She had 12 against Akari and 18 against Cherry. Good pop-up there by Danny Ravena. Here comes Joanna Maraginot. The cut shot is on the line. She got it.
What an angle. Yung cross-court ni Jo Maraginot. Parang she mastered that shot. We saw a lot of short cross-court attack from her during their previous games as well.
So a little 2-point run. 4-point run, actually, for the Chameleons to lead by 2. This is a broken play. Maraginot again. Galanza pops it up. Negrito will go to Gumaba with the push. Ravena says it's going to be for you, Laika. Negrito goes to Valdez. Tough angle for Eliza Valdez to work with. There was a double block. Chance ball. Ravena with a save. Victoria to Joanna. Got it.
That was a good attack for Jo Maraginot. Breaking her blockers. 2 tall blockers actually in front of her. There's Michelle Gumabao and Pams Panaga. But still, she saw that opening right in between.
2 points for Joanna Maraginot, capping off a 5-point run. Chameleons now lead by 3. Great serving for Ebon as well. There's another one. Overpass. Yep.
Yeah, the point will go to the Chameleons because Kyle is actually in the back row, so she's not allowed to jump for that ball, lalo pag over na sa other side. Kasi minsan yung mga setters, inaagaw pa yun eh.
6-0 run for the Chameleons. Oh, this time a little too strong. But she's done the damage. Great serving for Laika Ebon, and what a run for the Chameleons, Paneng.
That's a 5-0 run, if I'm not mistaken. So Nxled is make that 6-0 run. So Nxled is really focusing on their serve, forcing some spotty receives from the Cool Smashers.
Nice serve as well from Pangs Panaga. Paraginot. Again, wow, how good has Joanna been in 2023, Paneng?
Well, definitely, she's quite unstoppable. Lalo na itong patapos na round, itong preliminary rounds na to. Dahil I think she mastered that cross-court attacks and even using the hands of her blockers. Unlike before, na nakita mo yung hesitation niya pag she goes for the attack.
Great set. But maybe a little too much. I mean, the choice of direction was right. It was a little too strong, though, for Michelle Gumabaw.
I think it was a bit too fast for Michelle because she has a high reach when it comes to attack, talking about Michelle Gumabaw. So, okay lang magbigay sa kanya ng fast set as long as may konting height.
Maraginot, 2022 was a struggle for her, but here in 2023, she has flourished. Meantime, Eliza Valdez showing no signs of that knee issue whatsoever, Paneng.
That's right. And coming up from that combination play, take a look at this. Good first ball from Gemma Galanda and a change of direction on the attack of Eliza Valdez.
Believe it or not, though, it's just the first point for Eliza. Gumabaw with 1 point already. Great serve. Ebon dug by Gumabaw. Underhand pass, back row attack for Galanza. Camille Cal to Permentilla. Here's Valdez. Block. Terrific defense by Victoria at the net.
Of course, Camille Victoria really has good blockings. Kahit sa mga previous games nila.
Victoria had 3 blocks again in the win versus Galleries. Now she has 2 already, and we're just in set number 1.
Yeah, we just started set number 1, so we'll expect more from Victoria.
Using all of that 6-1 frame, Camille Victoria. But Valdez will try again. This time, checks it off the block. Take a look at the fans. So the Cool Smashers are always present.
Yeah.
2 points for Eliza. Not a good pass there for Chiara Permentilla. Back row for Maraginot, just an off-speed hit. Valdez with a dig. Oh, nice tip.
Yeah.
Smart play by Risa Sato.
Very smart play by Risa. There were 3 blockers in front of her. Talagang sinabayan na siya sa talon niya, but she was still able to drop that ball at the side of her open blocker. Layo ng depensa doon ni Horvina.
Sato with 2 points in their win against PLDT. Camille Cal sets it up. Permentilla knocks it in.
Courtesy of that good first ball from Jo Maraginot. Sakto lang kay Camille Cal para hindi na siya nag-step to set that ball.
That's why it's so important, that first ball, right?
Yeah.
It gives the setter so many options.
Well, definitely. And she will be able to activate all of her attackers if she has that good first ball.
Cal with a serve. Great pass. Risa Sato once again. Back-to-back points for the Cool Smashers.
Right? Hindi mo na kailangan paluin, right? Because if you just have a good placement ng drop ball mo, you can easily score a point.
Deft touch for Risa Sato. Was born in Osaka. 2 points already.
Again, a good first ball from Jo.
Great dig coming from Gervina. Ebon trying to save it. The dig there is no good because there's double contact on the second touch. For the Cool Smashers, we get to our one and only technical timeout here with the Chameleons leading by 4 against the Cool Smashers opening set.
Jump.
Get access to the second All-Filipino conference of the Premier Volleyball League live and in HD on One Sports Plus, plus more premium channels for the whole family when you switch to Signal Postpaid. Subscribe to Plan 520 and enjoy 3 free months with no cash out. Call hashtag 88555 or visit your nearest Signal dealer. The crowd here at the Phil Sports Arena, second game of our triple header on a Thursday afternoon. Day before the long weekend.
That's right.
In the meantime, the Nxled Chameleons on top, leading 13-9 against the Cool Smashers here in the opening set, powered by a 6-0 run.
Yeah, very good start by the Chameleons for this first set.
Maraguinot with 3 points. Top scorer right now for Nxled. Kiara Permentilla with 1 point, looking for her first ace. Good serve. Negrito to Galanza. Cal. Ravenna will set it up. They go to Laika Ebon. Cross-court shot picked up by Gumabao. Back row, Valdez. What a dig for Permentilla. Here comes Joanna Maraguinot. Cut shot is good once again. Second time in that angle.
That's right. And nakita niya, very smart itong attack ni Jo Maraguinot because she saw that her two blockers already closed her down the line but still targeted that cross court. So adjustment should be done here by the Cool Smashers.
Chameleons up. Oh, that's on the line. First ace for Kiara Permentilla to restore the 6-point lead for the Chameleons against the Cool Smashers.
This is a big lead for the Chameleons. And actually a very slow start for the Cool Smashers.
(15 serving 9). Permentilla now with 2 points. Galanza gets the side out.
A much needed point by the Cool Smashers. Cutting down the lead to only 5 points. So now Kyle Negrito is one of the best servers for this conference. It's in the service line. That means she has 3 frontliners. A lot of options for her. Michelle Gumabao on the opposite and Gemma Galanza in the open.
Bad pass once again by Kiara Permentilla. Laika Ebon picked up by Negrito. The set by De Jesus. There's Gumabao. Knocks it in. Back-to-back points for the Cool Smashers.
A good attack there by Michelle Gumabao. There was actually a hesitation from Kiara Permentilla for that defense because she was already there pero binitawan pa niya eh.
4-point game on a 2-point run by Creamline. Great serve by Kyle Negrito. Gervina passes. Maraguinot gets a little help from the net cord. What a set.
Oh,
What
yeah.
a set by Negrito.
Oh, but that sails out. The point will go to the Chameleons. A missed opportunity there for the Cool Smashers.
So a short 2-point run for the Cool Smashers. It's back to a 5-point lead for Lia Pelaga and the Nxled Chameleons. Good pass. Negrito to Michelle. Yes.
A quick response there by the Cool Smashers. Nakabawi agad si Michelle. Take a look at this. Targeting the hands of Laika Ebon to get that point.
3 points for Gumabao already. Top scorer for the Cool Smashers. That's a little low for Victoria. The dig by Galanza. Gumabao hits the antenna.
So far, I think yung mga scores ni Michelle Gumaro is coming off from her open attacks. So medyo nangangapa siya dito sa kanyang original position na opposite.
Quite surprising. Again, she's the reigning best opposite in the All-Filipino Conference.
That's right.
Negrito. Here's Valdez, cross court. Net touch going to be called against Victoria. A lot of errors, especially for Creamline here in the opening set, Panay.
That's right. Parang hindi pa, parang nangangapa pa sila coming into this first set. Unlike before na they always start strong. But for this game, they're allowing Nxled to set the pace of this game.
Another net touch. This time by Valdez. So it's a point for the Chameleons. A net touch by Valdez. That antenna hit by Gumabao. I mean, these are, you don't see these kind of errors very often for such a, you know, veteran experienced
Right.
team.
And maybe that's why, I mean, nakaka-commit sila ng mga errors because ang slow nga nung start nila or ng pasok nila for this first set.
Gumabao was blocked. Negrito wasn't ready. Here comes Valdez off a broken play. Maraguinot. Camille Cal trying to save it to no avail.
Yeah, she was just too far for that second ball.
And right now, if you're Chameleons, you can't afford these minute errors because we all know how good Cool Smashers are, especially with Tots Carlos checking in and Mafe Galanza also in the game for the first time. Galanza coming off a 1-point performance off the bench. And now another full front line for the Cool Smashers with Carlos, Valdez, and Sato. And a chance ball here. Carlos off speed.
Oh!
And that dig by Gervina into the face of Camille Cal.
Yeah, off the bench, Tots Carlos. Already scoring a point courtesy of that set from Mafe.
This is a tiny 2-point run for the Cool Smashers. They were down by as many as 6 points.
Yeah.
It's now just a 3-point game. Could serve. Bad pass. Chance ball again for the Cool Smashers. Tots Carlos. That's Doug. Permentilla blocked by Carlos. Chiara gets it again. Got it! What a shot by Chiara Permentilla.
That's right, targeting long ball in between Ella and Gemma Galanza for the defense. A smart play there by Chiara.
So a short-lived run once again for the Cool Smashers. As Nxled protect their lead, they're up by 4. They only need 5 to make that 6 to win here in the opening set. Mafe to Eliza, got it.
From the side out, Eliza Valdez scoring a point there from the opposite attack. Take a look at that again.
Eliza Valdez just turned 29. Last June, serves into the net. They can't really get anything going. No runs for the Cool Smashers. Just so many errors here in the opening set.
And palaging sila'y naghahabol sa lamang nitong Nxled. But they were able to cut down the lead to 3 points na lang. But now, back to 4 points.
And Chameleons 5 points away from winning the opening set. Oh, nice serve. Mafe Galanza to his sister, Gemma. One-handed set for Camille Cal. Tots Carlos attacking. Picked up by Ravenna. Camille Cal goes to Permentilla. Blocked. Saved by Maraguinot. Permentilla again. Got it! Same angle, same result for Chiara Permentilla.
The same target. Long ball in between two defense of Cool Smashers. So this is a big lead for the Chameleons, and nearing the end of the first set, Coach Sherwin Meneses will call for a timeout.
Malayo pa yan, Mape. Get 1 point.
Yes, energy.
Blockers timing. Malayo pa yan, isa lang.
All in, Creamline!
Let's go!
The best cheer dancing competition in the country is back. Catch the UAAP Season 86 Cheer Dance Competition on December 2 p.m. at the Mall of Asia Arena. Watch it live on One Sports, UAAP Varsity Channel, and Pilipinas Live. It is a 5-point lead for the Chameleons against the Cool Smashers, and we talked about the errors, Paneng.
So far, Creamline already has 9 unforced errors just for this set.
Another smart shot there by Carlos off the bench with 2 points already.
Take a look at that change of speed. Targeting behind her blockers. Ang layo doon ni Danny Ravena for the coverage.
Good serve. Bad pass again by Permentilla. She has struggled with the receive today. Galanza picked up by Gervina. Ebon.
Tight set.
Camille Cal. Gervina to Permentilla. Battle at the net. She wins the joust.
Oh,
Great dig by Maraguinot. Chance ball for the Cool Smashers. Valdez passes Mafe Galanza to the middle. Pangs Panaga with a point.
that was a good play from Mafe and Pangs Panaga. Hindi pa nabibigyan actually ng quick set itong si Pangs for this set. But this time, that was a good quick attack.
A little 2-point run once again for the Cool Smashers. Good pass. Victoria make that Pelaga.
That was too low for her. Now, 2 points na lang ang kailangan ng Cool Smashers. Coach Taka naman ang tatawag ng timeout ngayon.
Make it simple, okay? Make it simple, not make a surprise. Make it simple. Any covering. Okay, one more time. 1 point at a time. Pass. Pass more. More Fiso. Focus on Fiso. Okay? Go, 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 go.
Listen, girls, veteran team sila, so they know how to be composed. Composed lang dapat tayo, okay? Okay, let's go. Chameleons! Next let's go, guys!
Watch the PBA 3x3 second conference this year every Monday and Tuesday only on One Sports, PBA Rush, and Pilipinas Live. PBA 3x3, lakas ng tatlo. Substitution here as Critch Makaslang will check in for the first time today. Coming off an 11-point performance. Let's see if she can make a difference here and stop this 3-point run. This is the biggest run of the Cool Smashers in set number 1.
That's right. And Risa Sato is actually has a very good target when it comes to service. Nahihirapan makakuha ng magandang first ball ang Nxled.
Tots Carlos. Gervina popping it up.
Oh, tough set.
Like Ebon, blocked by Galanza. And now a 4-point run for the Cool Smashers. And this is the closest they've been. Just a point down.
That's right. And take a look at that again. One-on-one between Laika and Gemma Galanza.
Another good pass. Permentilla blocked.
A chance here for the Cool Smashers to tie the set.
They go to Gemma. Camille Cal back to Ebon. Blocked up top.
Oh!
The save is no good for Gervina, and that lead is gone for the Chameleons. We're tied at 21.
What a time to commit an error. Nahirapan na makapatay dito ang Nxled Chameleons. You could hear the sense of urgency from Coach Taka coming from the timeout. He wants his team to focus on the first ball kasi wala nang umaabot kay Camille Cal.
5-point run for the Cool Smashers. Permentilla through the block, stops the bleeding for the Chameleons to put them back up by 1. Diana Permentilla now one of the top scorers for the Chameleons with 5 along with Joanna Maraguinot. Already with 1 ace, Permentilla. They're gonna need a run to make it a more comfortable lead here in the first set. Tots Carlos, dug by Cal. Like Ebon, picked up by Mafe Galanza. Here's Tots Carlos once again. Battle at the net, won by Maraguinot. On the other side, Galanza, Gemma, that's a dig by Permentilla, saved by Ebon. Maraguinot will attack, blocked. Maraguinot tries again. Picked up by Valdez. Galanza hit the antenna. This is a 2-point run for the Chameleons.
that angle was a bit too wide for Gemma Galanza. She hit the antenna, an automatic point here for the Chameleons.
That's at least 10 errors
Yeah,
here
so
in
far.
this opening set for the Cool Smashers. So that's 10 of the 23 points of the Chameleons.
Oh, that's way outside. A free point given here to the Cool Smashers.
First service fault for Kiara Permentilla as you look at the 32-year-old Takayuki Minoa, head coach of the Chameleons.
Back inside the court, Kyle Negrito and Michelle Gumabao. And again, a full front line for the Cool Smashers.
1 point to tie for Negrito and Creamline. 2 to win for Nxled Chameleons. Camille Cal, one-handed set. Now it was a 1-2 play.
Yeah, but she's in the back row, so that's a violation because she jumped for that set. So a 2-point run here for the Cool Smashers.
She is the only setter so far, at least this conference I've seen, who can do two-handed sets but chooses to pick it up with one hand on a jump set, right?
Well, maybe kasi hinahabol din niya yung bola because she's in the back row. Ang bilis yung dating ng bola and it was near the net.
Cal sets it up. Maraginot, we're tied at 23. Great save by Valdez. Galanza. That could have been outside. Gervina picked it up. And for the first time in the last 5 minutes, the Cool Smashers are on top by 1. And this is set point.
Sila yung naghahabol since the start of this set, but sila pa yung nauna sa set point. Take a look at that. Attack again from Gemma Galanza. There was actually a check ball from Critch, but Gervina was a bit too far for the coverage.
Great pass. Maraginot.
Oh!
Was there a block touch? They're going to challenge it. The call is no block touch, so the challenge from assistant coach Villet Ponce de Leon. What do you think?
I didn't see it. Parang ang layo ng daan ng bola na yun ni Jo. But it could be possible because Michelle is actually, yung block niya, ang taas ng reach niya sa block. But Nxled still has to challenge left for this set, so why not use it?
Exactly. They led by as many as 6 points. They were down by 2 points early, Chameleons, but then they made a run to take the lead. They never looked back. And only here at the tail end of the opening set did the Cool Smashers mount a 5-point run to trim the deficit. And an unsuccessful challenge will give the opening set to the Cool Smashers.
Oh, that was a tough one.
I don't think there was any. No block touch. So the call by first referee, Erlindo Eusebio, was correct. Unsuccessful challenge for Coach Minoa. And the opening set, a come-from-behind win for the Cool Smashers against the Chameleons, 25-23. First set won by the Cool Smashers after trailing by as many as 6 points against the Chameleons here at the Phil Sports Arena. Take a look at highlights of that really close and exciting set.
That's right. It was actually a very good start for the Nxled Chameleons. But yun yung nagiging problema nila. Even during their, if you take a look back at their previous game, is yung end game nila pag sa set na. Because they were able to maintain at least a 6-point lead nung start ng set until the second half of that set. But when Risa Statos started to target her serves to, iba-iba yung target niya. May short ball, may long ball. Doon nahirapan makakuha ng magandang first ball itong Nxled. Kaya man nakadikit sa point itong Cool Smashers, and also a good substitution for their squad, bringing in Mafe and Tots Carlos, na dun din sila nakakuha ng mga mini runs and nakadikit sa set as a score ng Nxled. And now we're looking at the numbers. The Cool Smashers dominating the attack department with 15 points against 9 ng Nxled. 2 block points and 1 service ace for the Cool Smashers. But take a look at their errors. 10 errors for that set versus 7 lang ng Nxled Chameleons. Though we know na late nag-init kumbaga yung start ng Cool Smashers, but they were still able to take a grip of that mini run, kaya sila nakakuha ng magandang momentum, forcing Nxled Chameleons to commit errors and spotty receptions for that set.
It was a 9-2 run for Valdez and the Cool Smashers to win set number 1, come from behind once again. New streaming experiences also await via the Pilipinas Live app, available for Filipinos everywhere. Download and subscribe now for as low as 149 pesos. Kiara Permentilla, 5 points. Gemma Galanza with 4. Camille Cal, several errors. Cost them a few points down the stretch. Krish Makaslang is starting the second set for the Chameleons. So Pelaga will come off the bench. Still the same starting 6 for the Cool Smashers.
Actually, there's a different starting 6 also for the Cool Smashers. I saw Lorilyn Bernardo inside the court. So she will start as a middle blocker for the Cool Smashers together with Pangs Panaga.
Here's Maraginot with a tip. Saved by Negrito.
Oh.
Good dig coming from Camille Cal. Back row for Permentilla. Off speed, picked up by Gumabao. Here comes Valdez. The tip, Maraginot was right there. Laika Ebon, block. Jervina passes Permentilla, back row. The back set. Gumabao knocks it in.
Hindi natin yung nakita no first set from Michelle Gumabao, but she's now nakukuha na niya yung sharp cross-court angle na yun. A good connection between her and Kyle.
Gumabao with 4 points. No aces yet for Gemma Galanza. Maraginot, got it. Joanna Maraginot, that's point number 6. That is the first attack point for the Chameleons. Joanna Maraginot knocking it in. 1 serving 2, second set.
Oh, that's too low for Laika Ebon.
Second service error for Ebon. She only has 1 point, Laika Ebon, so she's really got to step it up. She had 10 points in the last game. She is a consistent triple scorer. One of the triple scorers for the Chameleons, along with Maraginot and Makaslang.
And a touch violation call there on the side of the Cool Smashers.
Another error, Panay.
Yeah. Early the set.
Chance to tie on the Maraginot serve. She doesn't have an ace yet. Valdez picked up by Ebon. Permentilla.
Oh!
That angle for Permentilla has been awesome. Meanwhile, heads collided there. Galanza and Atienza. Galanza a little shaken up, but she's okay.
Yun na talaga tina-target ni Kiara Permentilla since the first set.
So Gemma giving Erlindo Eusebio, first referee, the thumbs up. He checked on her. She's okay. 3-all. Set number 2. A little 2-point run for the Chameleons. And there is Bernardo, who did not play against PLDT, gets her first point as we check in with Jaime Ascalon.
Eric and Paneng, a slow start for Creamline in that first set win. You know, Coach Sherwin Meneses told me not to underestimate Nxled because of their system. A Japanese system is like fine wine. It is better through time. That is what he told me. He compliments Coach Taka's system, focusing on ball control. A similar system that challenged him as a coach versus the Kurashiki Ablaze in the Invitational Conference. You can watch games like this in the Pilipinas Live app for as low as 149 pesos. Download and subscribe now. Paneng and Eric.
All right, thank you, Jaime. Well, they were pushed to the limit in the opening set.
Yeah.
These Cool Smashers against the system of Coach Minoa and the Chameleons. 4-all after the error by Negrito. Eliza Valdez, that is dug by Maraguinot. Here comes Permentilla, and using the left hand, the set was far. Ebon, standing spike, cut shot, overpassed. Oh, that dump attempt, Permentilla into the net.
Yeah, you saw her reaction, and then she's also frustrated after committing that error, because maganda na yung intention niya na ita-drop lang niya sa side dahil ang layo ni Michelle Gumabaw doon sa pwesto na yon. But yun nga lang, miscalculated on that jump.
Valdez serving. Permentilla. Wow, she has really found luck in that corner. Her last 4 points coming from that corner of the Cool Smashers.
Right, parang puro cross-court yung target nito ni Kiara. But it's either a long cross-court or a sharp one. Nahihirapan maka-adjust yung defense nitong Cool Smashers.
7 points already for Kiara Permentilla. She's a top scorer for the Chameleons as Galanza pushes it through the blockers.
Very smart move there by Gemma Galanza.
So Galanza just putting Cool Smashers up by 1. Bernardo skipped her final 2 years of eligibility with UP to turn pro. Permentilla off speed, great touch. Wow, Permentilla putting a show here.
Well, definitely, she's very consistent since the start of the first set and coming into this second set. She already variates her attack, cross-court or drop ball. Nahihirapan maka-adjust ang Cool Smashers reading her attacks.
8 points for Permentilla already. And Kiara Permentilla coming off a 6-point performance in that win versus Galleries. Overpass and outside from Camille Cal. Eliza Valdez with a side out. Another full front line for the Cool Smashers. Negrito serving. Galanza, Panaga, Gumabao in front for the Cool Smashers. Up by 1. 7 serving 6 second set. They're also up 1-0. Bad pass by Permentilla.
Oh, it's a bad set also.
Yep, Permentilla. I mean, as good as she's been offensively, her reception has been spotty in this match. And she's been targeted here. It's been identified by the servers of the Cool Smashers. So Negrito will serve it back to her. Another bad pass. Maraguinot. Valdez, easy pickup. Galanza, block. Yes, great defense at the net.
Yeah, good block there by Krish Makaslang and Laika Ebon. Take a look at that again.
That is the first point for Krish Makaslang. Had 1 block out of the 11 points she scored against Galleries. Makaslang played all her playing years for Adamson in the UAAP. From the middle, there is Galanza. They swung her around and she knocked it in.
I didn't see her coming. Just a combination attack na yun because she was the one who got that first ball. And ang baba lang din ng set ni Kyle, but she was still able to spike that ball and target a zone 5 of Nxled Chameleons.
7 points for Galanza. This will be an ace. First ace for Galanza, now 8 points for Gemma.
right. I think the Cool Smashers are targeting the open hitters of the Nxled Chameleons.
Short serve. Victoria blocked by Pangs Panaga. Pero Mentilla sets it up for Maraginot. Galanza passes Negrito. Here's Gumabaw down the line. Got it.
Yeah.
Nope.
It hit the antenna.
Hit the antenna again.
Yeah.
So second error of that nature for Gumabaw. How unlikely.
Take a look at that again. Ang liit lang ng dadaanan ng bola doon sa down the line.
Nilit ni Michelle.
Yeah.
So that's the 5th error for Gumabaw. She had 4 in the opening set. Nice serve. Overpass. Oh, Victoria called for an overreach.
Yeah, because Kyle was still trying to set that ball. The ball is still on the Cool Smasher side. Take a look at that again.
I don't know. Was it in the middle? It looked like it was in the middle.
It was still in the middle.
Pangs Panaga with the serve. Cool Smashers leading by 3. Chance ball for the Cool Smashers. Negrito. Gumabaw. And that's going to be a point.
Yep. A substitution here for the side of the Chameleons. Judith Abel will go and will stop in for Kiara Permentilla.
Abil only 2 points off the bench in the second set against Galleries. Biggest lead right now for the Cool Smashers at 4 points. 1-2 play for Camille Cal.
Bernardo was already there in front of Camille Cal, pero hindi na siya tumalon to block that drop ball.
Cal, that's her first point of the game. Maraginot, no aces, 6 points, 5 in the opening set. Service wide for Maraginot. 13-9, it's a 4-point lead for the Cool Smashers against the Chameleons, set number 2. Back inside the Phil Sports Arena, it's a 4-point lead for the Cool Smashers. This is the biggest advantage. Chameleons have not led so far here in set number 2 after leading by as many as 6. And again, the poll question, which Eagle will fly high today? Will it be Eliza Valdez? Will it be Joanna Maraginot?
Yeah, so far you can see the poll results. Eliza Valdez already has 86%, while Jo Maraginot has 14%.
But when it comes to points, Maraginot has 6. There you go.
Yeah, Jo already has 6 attack points and Eliza has 5 points so far for this game.
Send your votes and let us know via the Pilipinas Live app. We'd love to hear from you. Or you can also tag us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is you like. Paneng has a TikTok account. You might want to check that out. Michelle Gumabaw. 6 points. 3 in the opening set, 3 here in the second set. Nice pass by Maraginot. The back set, Camille, or make that Victoria. Will knock it across. Valdez Yes,
Oh.
down the line.
That was a good target by Eliza Valdez. Two of her blockers already committed to block her cross-court angle, but still, take a look at that change of direction. No one was there. Layo ni John Maraganot to cover that down the line.
Now 6 points each for Maraginot and Valdez. Abil, her first touch. Gervina passes. Victoria got it.
Victoria saw that cross-court opening on the block of the Cool Smashers.
Third point for Camille Victoria. Victoria was one of the best blockers in season 84 of the UAAP. Negrito sets it up. They go back to Valdez. Victoria picking it up. Abil off speed, picked up by De Jesus. Gumabaw, back row. Yes!
I thought that was too far for Michelle Gumabaw because she's in the back row. But naabutan pa niya yung set na yun ni Kyle Negrito. Let's take a look at that again.
Michelle Gumabaw now with 7 points. Great adjustment.
Yeah, very good adjustment.
5-point game. This is the biggest lead. Not anymore.
That's outside.
Second service error for Eliza Valdez, who has 6 points, no aces. Great pass from Valdez.
Oh,
Bernardo puts it in.
good connection between Kyle and Bernardo. She's a left-handed quick attacker. Kaya ang hirap. Minsan nalilito ka if you're the blocker because it's very rare na may left-handed attacker, middle attacker.
And according to Coach Herwin Meneses, Bernardo is the type of player who overloads herself just to get better during practice. Nice hit by Makaslang, saved by Galanza. Makaslang diving for the dig. Battle at the net, the dump won by Kyle Negrito.
Good aggressiveness in the net. Buti hindi siya nagkabungguan doon ni Pangs Panaga because Pangs was also going for that over ball.
Negrito with 3 points, 2 here in the second set. It's now a 6-point lead, the biggest for the Cool Smashers. Abil.
Oh.
Yes!
Good hit there by Judith Abil. Siya na yung nakuha ng first ball, but Camille Cal set that ball to her and a cross-court finish there by Abil.
Meantime, we're seeing Pao Soriano for the first time today. She didn't play in Cagayan de Oro. Abil out of UE in college. Good pass. Galanza. Gemma tries again. Nice pass. Makaslang, that was dug by Valdez. Galanza again. Whew. Gemma Galanza will not be denied on her second try.
Sobrang hirap basahin ng palo ni Gemma Galanza because take a look at that. Tinapatan na ni Judith yung katawan niya. Parang dun niya dadalhin yung bola, but still, she was able to target that zone 1.
18 serving 12. Kyle Negrito, former backup setter, now the starting setter with Gia de Guzman playing in the VU League as Ebon hits it outside. Challenge for assistant coach Vilet Ponce de Leon. They're gonna hope and wish this fell in for Laika Ebon because they have not been really able to get anything going in the last 3 minutes or so.
That's right. Nahihirapan sila makakuha ng puntos dito. Talking about Nxled Chameleons.
It's been a rough match for Laika Ebon. We mentioned 2 points or double-digit scoring in the last 3 games, but so far only 2 points for Laika Ebon.
Yeah, and medyo nababantay na yung mga wing attackers ng Chameleons. Nababasa na Cool Smashers na they are the leading scorer so far for their squad.
It's way outside.
I think that's so outside. Too.
That's probably 5 inches away from the sideline.
So unsuccessful challenge there by the Chameleons. The point will go to the Cool Smashers. They now have a 7-point advantage for this second set.
Kyle Negrito replaced Dina Wong as the setter for the national team in the 31st Southeast Asian Games. And since then, her game has just gotten better and better. Maraginot, single blocker picked up by De Jesus. Negrito goes back to Galanza. There's a block against Gemma, a rare one. Gumabaw on the other side.
Oh.
What a double threat it is for the Cool Smashers. On one side, you got to guard Galanza. On the other side, Gumabaw.
Kailangan mag-double time ng blockers na nitong Chameleons because this is actually one of the strong rotations of the Cool Smashers.
Negrito is in the back row, so it's a full front line as Rose Vargas is in the game for the first time. Vargas did not score, played off the bench in the opening set only in Cagayan de Oro. 8-point game. Bad pass by Gervina. Gonna be a broken play. Maraginot.
Oh.
Wow, that quarter.
Yeah.
Mantilla, Maraginot. They've found that opening so far since set number 1.
And so far, lahat ng target nila dun sa area na yon, they converted it to a point and still no response from the Cool Smashers.
Maraginot with 7. One more than Valdez so far. If you're keeping track of our poll question on which Eagle will soar higher today. Makaslang with a nice serve. Negrito to Vargas. Abil goes to Maraginot. Trying to go down the line. It's outside. There's a block touch. Nope. Yes, there is.
Yeah.
According to Erlindo Eusebio.
There is. So the point will go to Nxled Chameleons.
Finally get a side out. After trailing by as many as 8 points. They're within 6. Good pass. Gumabaw.
Oh. Yeah.
These hits are looking cleaner and cleaner each and every time for the Cool Smashers, Paneng.
That's right. And actually, na late doon for the block si Victoria. The laki ng opening doon in the cross court for Michelle Gumabaw.
Back to a 7-point cushion for the league-leading Cool Smashers. Undefeated so far, and they've only dropped 4 sets in 7 games. Valdez, cross court, got it. Oh no, not yet. Abil with a great save.
Oh, that's already a 4-touch.
4 touches
Yeah.
against the Chameleons.
Hindi na yung nakita ni Victoria. But the point will go to the Cool Smashers. They only need 3 points to close this set.
A much more comfortable set for Vargas and the Cool Smashers. After trailing by as many as 6 in the opening set, they led by as many as 8 here. Bad first ball for Abil. Gonna be an easy over for Maraginot. Gumabaw, blocked by Maraginot. Gumabaw tries again, single blocker, not a problem for Gumabaw.
Yeah. Nakikita ni Michelle pag ang laki na opening ng cross court niya. She was blocked when she targeted down the line. But during that last play, nakita niya wala nang middle blocker. So we know that she can target that sharp cross court on the opposite.
Biggest lead at 9 points now for the Cool Smashers. The serve is outside for Vargas. Rose Vargas, former FEU Lady Tamarao. Look at Coach Sherwin Meneses, former coach of Adamson. A short-lived stint with Adamson after replacing Coach Mami Dulcepante back in the day. Great serve by Ebon. Gumabaw, picked up by Abil. Maraginot, cross court. Good block by Soriano. Camille Cal becomes an attacker. Overpass, the tip. Dug by Negrito. Here comes Gumabaw again. Overhits the mark. Asking for a block touch. There isn't any. There will be a challenge. There you go. Why not?
Yeah.
They haven't challenged yet here in the second set.
That's right. This is their first challenge for this set.
Can't carry it over to the next set. Might as well use it.
Ay, Kyle! Ba't ba tinatago mo yung play natin 1 and 2? Kahit ako, silip ako eh. Taas mo yung kamay mo.
Coach Sherwin reminding Kyle Negrito to be, to communicate more sa kanyang mga spikers.
Michelle Gumabao now in double digits with 10 points. The first player in double digits. She'll get 11 if there's a block touch here. Yep.
Yep.
Just barely.
Yeah, the pointing finger of Joe Malaginot. So the first successful challenge for the Cool Smashers.
Beg your pardon, that's just the 10th point of Michelle Gumabao.
So that point sends their team to set point.
Pao Soriano, another former Lady Falcon. Ebon, cross court, picked up by Negrito. Here comes Valdez for the finish. Not just yet, says Victoria. Valdez will try again. Oh! 2 times denied Eliza Valdez.
Yep.
Great defense by Cam Victoria.
The block of Victoria and Camille Cal worked well for their squad. And no coverage on the side of the Cool Smashers, but they are still in set point.
And why not? Michelle Gumabao has been so good here in the second set. 8 of her 11 points coming in the second, so it was elementary that she'd be the one to finish it for the Cool Smashers, Paneng.
That's right. And magandang bawi from Michelle Gumabao because she had a inconsistent first set, but coming into the second set, more attack points from her and really helping their squad. And now their team is up 2 sets to none.
You're still watching the PVL All-Filipino Conference, and for today's V-Reel, let's rewind what happened in Cagayan de Oro. And of course, a warm welcome for the PLDT, who will be having a big game versus Choco Mucho after this one between Creamline and Nxled. And Creamline was met with cheers and diehard fans feeling the love from a different part of the Philippines, Luzon, Visayas, or Mindanao man. Erica Agas and Coach Sammy were awarded by their hometown as well. And of course, Mika Reyes, Jen Magalanjan, Eliza Valdez saying thank you to the 7,000 fans watching them. Eric and Paneng?
All right, thank you, Jaime. Yeah, I heard they had such a great time in Cagayan de Oro. And, you know, appreciate that report by Jaime earlier at the beginning as well, when they finally felt the love from all over the country after playing in all islands.
Yeah.
At least all the big islands.
I think that was the first time na makalaro isang team sa Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So what an experience there for the Cool Smashers.
And in the meantime, take a look at highlights. A more comfortable win for the Cool Smashers here in set number 2. They won by 9 after only winning by 3 points in the opening set.
Well, definitely a much better game here for the Cool Smashers. They were the ones who, yun na una na makakuha ng lamang, and they were able to keep that point advantage for their squad. And nahirapan makakuha ng magandang first ball ang Nxled Chameleons for the second set. That's why they had a hard time. Camille Cal had a hard time activating all of her attackers. And looking at the numbers, again, the Cool Smashers dominating on the attack department with 18 points against 9 ng Nxled. The Cool Smashers also scored 2 service ace and less errors na din. 5 errors compared to their first set errors na 9, if I'm not mistaken. 9 errors for their squad. But for this third set, for sure, the Cool Smashers will again focus on their serves because nakita nila doon nahihirapan yung Nxled to have a good first ball. And since the first set, they always target the open hitters of the Nxled Chameleons. Kaya kailangan makakuha ng magandang first ball itong Chameleons.
Biggest lead for Kyle Negrito and the Cool Smashers. 9 points in the second set. Nxled Chameleons never led in the second set. Their first hit, like Ebon, Doug. Tots Carlos starting set number 3 for the Cool Smashers and delivers their first point.
Different lineup here for the Cool Smashers. Tots Carlos and Bernadette Pons will start for their squad. And on the side of the Chameleons, Judith Abel will start for their squad naman.
Here's a hit by Maraguinot, picked up by De Jesus. The back set, Tots Carlos looking for back-to-back points. Laika Ebon. Good rally. Tots Carlos, third try. Blocked this time.
A good block there by Joe Maraguinot on the attack of Tots Carlos. Take a look at that again.
Served by Critch Makaslang. 1-all. Third set, service ace for Makaslang. That's her first point of the game. Another missing factor offensively for Coach Minoa. And we mentioned Makaslang coming off an 11-point performance, so she really has to step it up if they want to steal a set against the Cool Smashers.
That's right, but nahihirapan i-activate ni Camille Cal yung kanyang mga middle attackers because of their spotty first ball.
Combination play. Carlos dug by Abil. Good read defensively. Maraguinot. There's a net touch. Going to be called against Bangs Panaga as we check in with Jaime.
Eric and Paneng, happy pill. Now, if you ask the former UE Lady Warriors, Kat Arado and Mayan Mendez, how would they describe Judith Abel? That is what they would say. And the same goes for her current team now in the Nxled Chameleons. Mahirap daw kasi matalo. However, she keeps everything light. She keeps everything positive. That is her special power, making everything feel better by just being herself. Now, Judith Abel and her smile, a big part of the developing and Nxled culture. Now, you can smile because the Filipinos Live app is for you to download and subscribe for as low as 149 pesos a month, so you can watch amazing games like these. Eric and Paneng?
Thank you, Jaime. Well, another reason to smile for the Chameleons fans. They're up by 3 points after that hit by Joanna Maraguinot. Maraguinot now with 10 points. She is again in double digits. 4th straight game in double digits for Maraguinot.
Well, definitely she's one of the leading scorers and a go-to spiker for the Nxled Chameleons, and she's very consistent. Parang like what you mentioned, habang tumatagal, tuwing every game nila, dun tumataas yung performance nito ni Jo Maraguinot.
Galanza now with 9, a point away from a double-digit or another double-digit performance. Cal back to Maraguinot. Blocked this time by Carlos.
Yeah, one-on-one on that right pin. Tots Carlos and Jo Maraguinot.
Tots Carlos now with 4 points. That's her first kill block of the game. Chance to tie, but nope. Galanza will give up the easy point after her second service error. Valdez, Gumabaw, 7 and 11 points respectively. Laika Ebon, only 2 points. She is a consistent double-digit scorer for the Chameleons. Nice back set. Tots Carlos softened by the block. Cal sets it up. Victoria is blocked. Overpass. Pons unable to put it away. Maraguinot hits it. Galanza picking it up. Here comes Pons. Picked up by Abil. Maraguinot again. Cut shot is outside.
Yep, tough angle there by Maraguinot. Only 1-point advantage meron ang kanilang squad ngayon. Unti-unting humahabol ang Cool Smashers.
4 serving 5. The last serve was a fault from Galanza. Pangs Panaga will put it in. Nice serve, Jervina with a dig. Chance ball for the Cool Smashers. Carlos, again softened by the block. Good job by Victoria. Maraguinot looking for the cut shot again, this time into the net. So back-to-back faults for Maraguinot, and the game is tied at 5.
Back-to-back attack errors for the Chameleons. And I think nakikita ni Jo na
Mr. Jonathan Nang of Ribisco.
Nakikita ni Jo na sarado na yung down the line niya. Kaya pinipilit niya yung cross court na yon.
Good save by Sato. Chance ball for the Chameleons. Cal, 1-2 play. Saved by Negrito. Another chance ball here for the Chameleons. And finally, Maraguinot puts it away. That's her 11th point of the game.
Take a look at that again. A better approach and contact on the ball. Jo Maraguinot for that open, sharp cross-court attack.
Joanna Maraguinot, this is her 4th team in 3 years. Nice hit.
Yeah, good combination play for the Cool Smashers.
There's Moji Ravenna. Tots Carlos, starter here in set number 3, already with 4 points. Nice serve. Abil backs up for the shot. Oh, double contact against Kyle Negrito.
Clear violation there by Kyle.
Serve is outside.
Yep, missed chance there for the Chameleons. Oh,
Judith Abil against 2 blockers.
right. Talagang pinwersa niya yung palo niya ngayon. Take a look at that again. Risa Sato was there and Cal Negrito.
Nxled up by 1 against Creamline. Underhand pass. Tots Carlos fires one in and knocks it in.
That's inside. From the back row, Tots Carlos getting their 8th point for this set. Isahan lang tayo for the start of this third set.
Lisa Sato. 2 points. All scored in the opening set. Oh, off the shoulder
Yeah, but it hit the
Sato.
antenna.
Yep, off the shoulder of Sato, so it's outside. Makaslang apologizing to Sato for the hit.
Take a look at that again. Kung hindi lang yung tumama sa antenna, masisave pa ng Cool Smashers.
Galanza against 2 blockers, finds that opening, and Dani Ravena unable to keep it in play. Like what you mentioned, just trading side outs.
Yeah.
These two teams are tied at 9. This is deadlock number 6. This is the most deadlock so far in the entire match.
Wala pang nakakakuha ng malaking lamang sa puntos.
Yeah, only 3 points, the biggest lead from the Chameleons, or by the Chameleons. The save by Galanza goes outside, so Chameleons get the side out. They're back on top by 1.
That's right. Unlike the first 2 sets, lumalabang sila as much as 6 points.
Yep, biggest lead, 6 points in the opening set for the Chameleons, and then they lost it. Meanwhile, Cool Smashers led by as many as 9 in the second set, which they won. It's a 2-0 advantage for the Cool Smashers against Cam Victoria and the Chameleons. Good serve.
Nice serve.
Carlos, again softened by the blockers. That hit. Maraginot trying the cut shot again.
Yeah.
She loves that angle, but she was more accurate in the opening set. Now, not so much.
That's right. I think that was the 3rd time that we've seen her attempt and target that cross court. And we mentioned that she was actually comfortable with that sharp cross court, but coming to this 3rd set, medyo masyado niyang iniiwas sa blockers naman niya. That's why na-commit siya ng unforced errors.
Nice hit by Pangs Panaga, but a better save by Abil. Chance ball for the Cool Smashers. Negrito sets it up for Carlos. 2 blockers again there. No coverage from behind, or just late. Ebon and Jervina unable to get the up. So this is a mini run. A little 2-point run for the Cool Smashers to take the lead by 1.
That's right. That was actually a good approach by Tots Carlos. Akala mo papaluin niya na malakas, but bigla niyang drop ball. Kaya naman yung mga nagdedepensa sa kanya, paatras pa lang dapat.
Victoria with a push. Easy pickup for Galanza. Tots Carlos. Abil pops it up. The set was not good, so a chance ball here. Pons. Abil, great position for the dig. Maraginot, this time down the line. And it is still wide. So 4 unforced errors in set 3 for Maraginot. 5 in total points she's given up in the match.
Right, so I think she's still looking for that range. But the first 2 sets, okay naman yung attack niya, but yung mga attacks niya. But ngayong 3rd set, parang she's trying to change it.
2-point lead for the Cool Smashers. Bad pass. Make it a 3-point lead off a service ace for Galanza. That's her 2nd ace. 11 for Gemma already. And Cool Smashers up 13-10 in our technical timeout here in set number 3. Boost your watch list this November with Signal's Quick Boost. Enjoy more channels with no extra fees. Just load your prepaid box with loads 300 to 600 or pay your postpaid bill. 3-point cushion for the Cool Smashers. They're up 2-0 as well. They're enjoying a spectacular second All-Filipino conference. They have only lost 4 sets. 1 set versus Choco Mucho, 1 set against Farm Fresh, and 2 sets against Petrogas. That's been it. They've won all matches. They're going for their 8th straight win today.
That's right. And this is the first time na makakuha ng 3 points advantage of either squad coming into this third set.
Meantime, the Nxled Chameleons, we talked about it in the open. They are not going to make it through to the next round. They've only won 3 games, but they're coming off back-to-back wins. So something to build on if you're Coach Minoa.
Actually, maganda yung nilalaro ng Nxled. Sometimes they're inconsistent and kumakala sila, or kumbaga kung kailan pa endgame na, doon na nag-iiba yung laro nila.
Like Ebon, just with her 3rd point of the game, Ebon might not make it to double digits today, and that's going to break her double-digit scoring, which is currently 3 straight games already.
So far, low production in the scoring for Laika Ebon.
11 serving 13, 3rd set. Good pass by Pons. Tots Carlos with a tip, saved by Ravenna. Ebon, back row, got it! Laika Ebon heard us right on cue.
Yep, back-to-back points for Laika Ebon.
4th point for the former Lady Tamarao, Laika Ebon. Chance to tie. Ebon already has an ace. Oof. That's going to be her 3rd service fault. Machi Mangulabnat checking in for the first time in the game, along with Janine Navarro. Mangulabnan 1 point in their last game, the win against Galleries. Janine Navarro did not score, came off the bench in the 2nd set. Trevina will set it to Joanna.
Oh, good defense by Panaga.
Back row for Galanza. Mangulabnan goes to Navarro. Make that Victoria. Popped up by Panaga. Pons blocked by Victoria. Tots Carlos off the arms of Maraguinot for another point. Carlos now with 7.
Of course, Tots Carlos targeting the hands of Joe Maraguinot for that down-the-line block. Take a look at that again.
Carlos, 7 points, 5 here in set number 3.
Oh, that's way outside. Service error for Pangs Panaga.
Nevertheless, still a 2-point cushion for the Cool Smashers. Bernardo will try to check in. He's just about able to. Sato will sit down. Risa Sato with 2 points. Bernardo also with 2 points. Maraguinot, 12 points, no aces yet. Carlos.
Oh,
yes.
Yep. That's inside, targeting long ball of Nxled defense.
8 points for Carlos.
Yep, take a look at that again. Ang layo ng target na yon.
The reigning All-Filipino Conference MVP, Tots Carlos. Good pass there from Gervina. The push by Abil. Cool Smashers scrambling. Gervina sets it up once again. Abil. Oh, Judith Abil. Very aggressive in that sequence.
Yeah. And every time she goes for that approach, talking about Judith Abel, as in all out siya, napapaluin niya talaga ng malakas. Kasi as much as possible na mabasag niya yung blockers ng yung opponents nila, dun siya nakakakuha ng puntos.
A little 2-point run for the Chameleons. Make it a 3-point run off a service ace by Victoria.
That's a good target by Victoria.
First ace for Victoria, 4 points already. a chance to tie. Bernardo blocked. Coverage by Negrito. Pons attacking. Picked up by Victoria. Magi Mangulabnan sets it up to Navarro. Bernardo pops it up. Tots Carlos off speed. Finds the hole. Can't get any easier than that. It's like practice shots for Tots Carlos here in this matchup.
Mababasa mo na yung approach ni Tots Carlos. Nababagalan niya yung palo niya. But hindi masyadong aggressive yung side ng Nxled for defense.
9 points for Carlos. 7 coming here in the third set. Pons only with 1 point so far. Rich Makaslang dug by De Jesus. Galanza with a push. There's Makaslang setting it all the way to the back row for the point.
A much needed point for their squad. At least hindi na lumalayo itong Nxled sa lamang ng Cool Smashers. Now again, double substitution for the Chameleons. Laika Ebon is back on the court and Camille Cal.
Cal, no aces yet. 2 points in the game. Pons has been passing so well. Galanza against a triple block. Atienza with coverage. Carlos with a push. Great save by Maraguinot. Chance ball for the Cool Smashers. Atienza with the pass. Ooh, miscommunication there. Was it Galanza? Was it Pons?
I think si Pons, I see Galanza, nandun na siya. She was ready to send that ball over. But si Bernadette Pons, parang she went for that approach but then hindi na niya nakita or narinig si Gemma.
3-point lead of the Cool Smashers is gone. No reaction for Coach Meneses. We're tied at 17. This is the 8th deadlock. The most from all sets. Galanza with a push. Chance ball for the Cool Smashers. Negrito, back set, back row. Tots Carlos, another off-speed hit. 10 points now for Carlos. 8 in the third set.
Yeah, same target. Kanina nag-drop ball siya, but this time with a soft touch. Take a look at that. No response for the Chameleons.
Wow, what a performance by Carlos as a starter here in set number 3. She only had 4 points in Cagayan de Oro against PLDT, but today already in double digits. Cal, Makaslang, picked up by Carlos. Here comes Gemma Galanza down the line. Maraguinot was there. Laika Ebon, cross court, picked up by Carlos. She's been scoring, she's been defending Tots Carlos. There's Galanza, rejected.
Of course, that's Krish Makatslang with the cross-court block. But the Cool Smashers will challenge that last point using their first challenge of the set, the net touch.
Right now, Chameleons need every point they can get. Cool Smashers, only team again to drop 4 sets. The second best team is Chocomucho. They've only lost 5 sets. But Chocomucho, they've lost a match already. They're 7-1 in the standings. Number 2 team in the second All-Filipino Conference. There's clearly a net touch on Laika Ebon.
Yeah. Successful challenge there by the Cool Smashers. Sharp eyes ng mga coaching staff for seeing that one.
So 2-point lead for the Cool Smashers. They are also up 2 sets to nothing. Bernardo stands 6 feet tall. Already with 2 points after not scoring, actually not playing against PLDT in their last game. Service is out for Lori Bernardo.
A 1-point advantage here by the Cool Smashers.
So the serve by Abil. 18-19, set number 3. Running attack for Pangs Padaga. Here's Ebon. Tough dig for Pons. Ravena pops it up. Maraguinot. Cross court is good. Joanna Maraguinot with 13 points, and where we revisit as you take a look at the nice form by Maraguinot. Our poll question on Pilipinas Live: Valdez with 7, Maraguinot with 13, just in case you guys are keeping track. Timeout here for the Cool Smashers.
1 point is 20 over. Our problem.
Dadamihan mo dito, pero ready dito. What's Pag wala tayong receive, bitin, magsalita na kagad kayo kung magbabak.
On Saturday, November 25th,
Sa Blaka, sa
Tawag tayo, ha?
Ole, Creamline!
The best cheer dancing competition in the country is back. Catch the UAAP Season 86 Cheer Dance Competition December 2 p.m. at the Mall of Asia Arena. Watch it live on One Sports, UAAP Varsity Channel, and Pilipinas Live. It's our 9th deadlock, 19 all, forcing Coach Meneses to call a timeout. Let's see if whatever they drew up happens. Abil, no aces yet. Another running attack for Panaga. Ravena pops it up with one hand. Maraguinot.
Oh, good save.
Great attempts, but not high enough to get it across the net. So a kill for Maraguinot. She now has 14 points, outscoring and soaring her another former Eagle in Eliza Valdez. And it's the Chameleons on top by 1. First taste of the lead for the Chameleons. No, beg your pardon, this is just a short-lived lead for Nxled after Galanza knocks that one in.
Coming off from a not-so-good first ball, but Gemma Galanza was still able to convert that out-of-system play into a point, tying this set 20 points.
It can go either way. And that error, while not that egregious, will obviously set Creamline back a little bit, as Nxled will take the lead by 1. Michelle Gumabao returns. Gumabao with 11 points already. She has not scored here in the third set.
This is the first time na pumasok si Michelle Gumabao for the Cool Smashers. So now Tots Carlos will play as an open hitter for their squad.
No whistle yet to serve, says Erlindo Eusebio, our first referee. So they'll redo it. Krich makas lang. Nxled up by 1, 21-20. Second taste of the lead for the Chameleons here in the third set. Gumabao.
Oh,
Right on cue.
right off the bench, Michelle Gumabao getting that point.
Just automatic, right?
Yeah.
And then she comes out.
Ganun lang kabilis. But like what we mentioned, basta kailangan makapuntos ng Cool Smashers, Michelle Gumabao, definitely a go-to spiker din ng Cool Smashers.
It's like Coach Meneses, you need a point? Let me in. And then the point, there's the point, I'm gonna go out. Ebon, that's picked up by De Jesus. By the way, Gumabao with 12. Carlos also in double digits with 11. And the Cool Smashers retake the lead on a 2-point run, 22-21. Galanza with a couple of aces already. Good pass. Maraguinot gets it back, blocked. Maraguinot tries again. Goes long, De Jesus picks it up, the back set, Carlos. And Camille Cal sent it awry. Carlos now with 12. And this is a 3-point run for the Cool Smashers. Timeout for the Chameleons.
Guys, wash. Wala lang. Let's go. Let's go. Wash. lang. Sige, bro. Compose tayo. Sige, isang side daw tayo.
Covering. Make it 2 or 3 covering.
First ball muna. 6 na? Tapos atake natin yung cover, ha? We'll support you, Commander. Guys, cover natin.
Angat ang laban sa pinakabagong sports app na Pilipinas Live. Mapapanood ang PBA Season 48 live in high definition and on demand on any device. Available worldwide. Download and register now for free. It is 2 points both ways. 2 points to tie for the Chameleons, 2 points to win the entire match for the Cool Smashers. Galanza with another spectacular performance. She had 12 against PLDT and 12 so far. Make that 13 now off her third ace. And it is 3 match points, Cool Smashers.
That was a good serve from Gemma Galanza. We know that she's one of the better servers for the Cool Smashers. And take a look at that target. Now Cool Smashers in it's a match point.
Oh! Back-to-back aces for Galanza, walking off with a little bit of a swagger, and why not? 4 aces, 14 points, the top score for the Cool Smashers, and get this sweep against the Chameleons.
That's right. This is a good game for the Cool Smashers, and this is their 8th win of the conference. And with 8 wins, that guarantees a semis berth. So, malamang safe na ito for the semifinal round ang Creamline Cool Smashers. But a good effort though for the Nxled Chameleons coming into this game.
3 players in double digits for the Cool Smashers as they win in straight sets against the Chameleons. Relive this game and all PVL games anytime, anywhere on the Pilipinas Live app. Available for all Filipinos everywhere. Download and subscribe now for 149 pesos. 3-set win. It was tight in the opening set. It was a come-from-behind win for the Cool Smashers, but they cruised in the second set before the Chameleons put up a fight in set number 3, but still not enough in the end, Paneng.
Oh, that's right. It was actually a good start for the Nxled Chameleons since the first set, but they weren't able to sustain their momentum and close that set. But the veteran smarts of the Creamline Cool Smashers closed this game in straight sets.
Galanza, Gemma Galanza with 14 points to lead the way for the Cool Smashers, followed by Gumaba with 12 and Carlos 12 points, 10 coming in set number 3. Eliza Valdez finished with 7 points. Right now, our best player, Gemma Galanza with Jaime Escalon.
Eric and Paneng with me right now is our best player of the game, Gemma Galanza, with 13 points, 9 attack points, 1 block, 3 aces, 8 digs. Memorize niya actually yung stats niya. Well, first of all, pag-usapan muna natin, Gemma, yung Nxled. Sobrang nag-i-improve sila this conference. Ang ganda ng first set nila. Pero paano nyo nabawi yung first set na yun?
Nag-focus lang kami ulit sa anong merong sistema kami. Binawasan namin yung errors and kinapitan talaga namin.
Actually, Gemma, memorize mo nga yung stats mo kasi sa sobrang focus. Sa sobrang focus nyo din, 8-0 na kayo. Ano yung laging nire-remind nyo sa sarili nyo para hindi maging overconfident sa conference na to?
Lahat naman ng teams talaga lumalaban. So, hindi kami pwede mag-relax talaga, masyado magkaroon ng kumpiyansa. So, magpo-focus lang talaga kami sa training namin. Magpapakondisyon pa kami dahil malapit na din naman yung
Gemma, I'm sure madami kang gustong batiin. Yung mga gusto mong batiin.
Siyempre, gusto pong batiin lahat ng nanonood dito sa... Hello po! Thank you so much po sa inyong lahat. Siyempre sa family ko po, hello mama, tatay, sa nanonood kayo, kay ate, Ma'am Box, kay Ma'am Judith, Ma'am Shishi, kay Tita Joy, Tita Toms, Tita Percy, Nenny, hello po, sa nanonood kayo. Thank you so much po sa lahat!
And there you have it, Gemma Galanza, our best player of the game. Eric and Paneng?
All right, thank you very much, Jaime. So, best player, and she'll be turning 27 just 4 days from now. Advance happy birthday to Gemma Galanza as well.
That's right. Advance happy birthday, Gemma, and what a game from her and the rest of the Cool Smashers. Closing this game in 3 straight sets. They had a slow start no first set, but they were able to get the momentum. They focused on their serve, definitely, and they became more aggressive when it comes to attacking. So they forced a lot of errors for the Nxled Chameleons. But talking about Nxled, maganda rin naman yung pinakita nila, but it was just not enough to defeat the Cool Smashers. But that's their 8th win, talking about the Cool Smashers. So that guarantees them a semifinals ticket, actually, for their squad.
Meanwhile, for Nxled Chameleons, that snaps this loss, snaps a 2-game winning streak, and they will fall down in the standings to 3-6. Further and further down as you take a look at the numbers of the match.
Of course, we mentioned that no first 2 sets, Creamline pa rin nag-dominate na in the attack departments. So for the match statistics, 46 points against 29 and Nxled, and the Cool Smashers scored 3 kill blocks and 6 service aces. They had more errors actually for this match. 2 points lang yung difference nila ng Chameleons, but still the Cool Smashers use their firepower in the attack departments because Kyle actually has a lot of options sa kanyang mga attackers, and though we saw limited points production from their middle attackers, but a lot coming from their open and opposite hitters.
Cool Smashers, 8th straight win. Gemma Galanza leading the way, one of 3 players in double digits. Meanwhile, 14 points for Maraguinot, the only player in double digits, but they still lose their first game after winning 2 straight. Coming up, PLDT looking to bounce back after losing to Creamline. Choco Mucho looking for back-to-back wins. That's the final game of your triple header. Thanks to our director, Nick Earnshaw. For Jaime Escalon, my partner Paneng, the Königswarder, I'm Eric Tipan.
Nakita naman namin kung ano yung kaya namin gawin. Doing good, pero meron pang room for improvement.